get some love. We need a laughter track.
It's still, it's mine. Until I'm number two.
Applause. We'll add it later. We'll edit it in.
Can you imagine?
Welcome back. Welcome back to Artist AV. We are here in the wonderful city of Palmdale, California. And the weather has been kind of nippy. It's been raining, y'all. And
It has been.
everybody's got their coffee and all these things. And mine's been taken, but it's okay. I had some coffee, but the producer took my coffee. Oh, it's okay. Well, we had met last month. Really, it was this month, but I like to stay in the format. We're going to be meeting every month for this artist to artist, and we were going to be getting to know an artist every month in the community of Antelope Valley. So this is Artist to Artist AV, and this is our wonderful guest, Nicole Chevy Burns. Welcome! Anything that you would like to let our viewers know and listeners right off? Anything particular?
Not really. I've been an artist in the AV for 45 years. And off and on, living in New Mexico and then back in California, and doing art of all kinds and working with all kinds of different people.
That's really cool. How does New Mexico inspire your art? Like coming back and forth?
I just went there for grad school and then came back to California after I got my degree, so I really liked the program that was out there. It was more hands-on and more personal than out here. It was clinical based. And, I really like the hands-on culture.
Yeah, right. I was thinking that would influence art in a way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think maybe we'll speak up louder just in case. We don't want to use the captions like we did last time. But we'll just speak up just a little louder just for the camera's sake, just in case, you know.
Yeah.
I would like to know, Nicole, how long have you been creating art? Because they don't know you like Tia and I know you, Miss Tia B, to be exact. To be exact.
Right.
Yes, so let the audience know, how did you get started?
So I've been drawing since the age of 3. Like most children, we start scribbling and making designs and playing with marks. And, I drew a coyote that my mom saved, and I used chalk pastels. And I started drawing on the walls like most kids do. And so my mom gave me different mediums to work with because she was an artist as well. So she gave me different mediums to practice with, and she just encouraged that a lot. And I would go out with the horses that we had, and I would pretend I was a horse, thinking I was a horse with them, and then come back inside and draw those horses. And I would draw them from memory and draw them in action poses, and a little more advanced than what most kids would do. But I was lucky enough that my family encouraged the art. And, not necessarily put it up on the walls a lot, but she kept a lot of the pieces. And my siblings are artistic in different ways too. So
That's really cool. Oh wow. What else about your childhood stands out as far as art is concerned? I know you mentioned your family being in art and the horses, but is there anything else that had you to say, this is what I really want to do, or this is all I want to do, or whichever?
I was bullied a lot when I was a kid because of the muscle disease I have. I was different than everybody. And when I would sit in corners or at the library drawing horses, kids were curious and they wanted me to teach them how to draw them. And even the police wanted me to teach them. So I would make little booklets and hand draw all the horses and how to, like with circles and shapes, how to draw a horse.
That's really cool.
And they would take them home and then come back to show me what they did. And it didn't really stop them from teasing me, but it kind of got us connected in a way, and it was just nice to be connected. I did make some friends that stopped teasing me and stood up for me, but for the most part, it was fun for me. It was fun to teach somebody something else that they didn't know and that they enjoyed it. So
that's really cool. I like that. Did you want to add anything as well?
Yeah, I was going over your bio, and you have a few certifications and qualifications that a lot of people here in the Antelope Valley are unaware of. So can you shed some light on what that would be? Because inquiring minds want to know.
So I do have a master's degree in art therapy / counseling. I got it from a college called Southwestern College in Santa Fe, New Mexico. In order to get a master's degree, you do have to have a bachelor's degree, and I received my bachelor's degree from Northridge University.
Oh, okay.
And since they didn't have an art therapy program, I had to kind of design it myself to where I did art education and psychology to combine them, because each grad school has their requirements, and I had to base it off those requirements. So that was actually a lot of fun to do, to design my own degree in a way, and to have,
Ooh, that's really awesome. What I have in my notes that you do intuitive art therapy. So I have so many questions. Is that correct? It's intuitive art. Okay, and so I've never heard of that before. So I wanted to know, oh my, how did that come up? Like, did you decide I want to do intuitive art or intuitive art therapy, or did you go to school and realize that you could do that fit you?
I think it was always something I did. I just didn't have a name for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I went and got my degree in art therapy and started studying it with the different clientele, I worked with Alzheimer's and dementia, and that was one of my favorite group to work with, because the memory issue is not an issue when it comes to art. They would remember from the day before what they did and what colors they were using. And they had their stories to tell. So with the art therapy, with that clientele, was amazing. I worked with a lot of nonverbal children who shut down because of trauma. And then I also, as certification, I got my certification in equine assisted psychotherapy, where we work with horses and veterans. And
say that one more time loudly so they can hear that. That's a big mouthful.
But the ones in the back, yeah.
Equine assisted psychotherapy. And that's
wow.
So equine is horses. That's the. It's working with horses, but we're not riding the horses. The horses are inside the arena, and they're the real therapist. We do have a human therapist inside our team, and they're licensed therapists. They could be a therapist, a counselor, or a social worker. And then you have an ES, equine specialist, and that's who I am. That's what I'm trained in. An ES is a person that translates what the horse is communicating. We know the horse's body language, and we kind of let the client know what the horse is kind of communicating, because most of the clients do not have horse experience when they come in. I do work with a lot of veterans with PTSD and combat trauma, and we work with all kinds of people, but that's what I specialize in. Wow. And the horses are next level. They can pick up, because they're prey animals, they pick up our anxiety and stuff because they have to for survival. So when they pick that up with the clients, they mimic it in the arena, and it's our job so my job with the therapist would be saying, oh, I noticed the horse is doing this, and we'll bring it up to the client, what's going on with this.
That's amazing. Oh, did y'all know that? Jeez.
Wow,
that's incredible.
They usually set up like an obstacle course in the arena, and sometimes they can't touch the horse, but they have to get the horse to go through their obstacle, and they label the cones of the stuffed animals or whatever we have in the arena. And then the horse goes and picks something out because they're a horse. Yeah.
Wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah, I have 2 cats. Tia has cats. You have how many?
I have 2 cats as well.
Yeah, the cats can pick up on your emotions as well, but I didn't know the horses were on that same level. But I know their purring has a certain amount of hertz in it, and it can be calming, or they can be self-soothing themselves with the purring. Or they know when something's bothering you, they may come and lay on your stomach, because I've been having upset stomachs for about a week. And the cat, Star, which I call Butter, because he used to be fat, but he's not now. Anywho, he would lay on my stomach. He's been really pressed with me all week long, just nuzzled up on me. So he was trying to give me a little bit of self-soothing, and it was just absolutely wonderful. So
That's nice.
yeah, so I didn't know that the horses had that kind of thing going on. Who knew? But now we know.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's a lot to learn. I think if anybody is wanting some to learn even more about the intuitive art therapy, if you think you can benefit from that, it sounds like something that I could definitely benefit from with the intuitive art therapy. So thank you so much for sharing that. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Wow.
And then I know you work at Saddle Up. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I started Saddle Up Therapeutic Riding Stables in 2013 as an intern, an art therapist intern. I needed more hours, and I was working with the siblings who couldn't ride because Saddle Up is for children and adults with disabilities, and they actually ride the horses. And then I became a rider myself there, which was really powerful and healed me better than any medicine.
Oh, wow.
Therapeutic riding is different than horseback riding because we're playing basketball on the horses, we're doing yoga on the horses.
That's awesome.
We're riding backwards on the horse, we're laying on our stomachs while the horse is in movement, and a horse has the same gait as we do. So if you're wheelchair bound, your muscles forget how to perform. You don't walk. But when you're on a horse, the horse trains your body to the correct movement. And for myself, my gait is not correct because of my myasthenia gravis. It's kind of off. But when I'm on the horse, it's teaching me to sit up straighter because you have to. The horse picks up on that when you're on the back. I had a horse that I was riding named Heidi, and if I was off balance, she would stop and stare at me like,
What are you doing?
Wow.
So it was amazing. And then doing yoga, I can't do yoga on my own feet, but on a horse's back, I was excellent with it. So
That's so cool.
So for the siblings, they couldn't ride and they were bored. They were playing in the sand and stuff. But when I got there, I was playing in the sand with them. I got buried in the sand a few times. I did art with them, and it's pretty amazing. I had a helper named Bree, and she came in and she was helping me with the kids. And then one of our students who had autism, she became the teacher after I left.
That's so cool.
Wow.
I was gonna say. So, do you take volunteers or anything like that?
We do.
That's nice.
The Saddle Up I worked at, the woman retired, and then another volunteer took over the program and started it at her own location. So Saddle Up is still running. It's Saddle Up of the Antelope Valley.
Yeah.
And they're still running, and they need volunteers.
Saddle Up of the Antelope Valley needs volunteers. So if you're interested in anything like that, that sounds really, really great. If that seems like it's right up your alley, like it seems like it is for me. I've never worked with animals in that capacity. I have 5 pets, okay? I've never worked I've never worked with animals in that capacity, but it seems really nice and therapeutic. So, tell us what it's called again.
Saddle Up of the Antelope Valley.
Saddle Up of the Antelope Valley. Great, awesome.
Just
Thank
go
you so
look it
much.
up
That's
on the
awesome.
line.
And all
Yeah.
the training, you don't have to have horse experience. All the training is provided.
That's
And,
awesome.
for the riders, they need a sidewalker, so you're next to the horse holding the rider up, or a leader, which is the person who leads the horse.
Okay.
It sounds like a whole bunch of
Volunteer, right? That's so great. I'm so glad you stopped by today and let us know all the things. That's really cool.
So is that what an art therapist looks like for you? Like when you're working with the people at Saddle Up? Or do you have other sessions that you provide in a different way?
I do have other sessions, but that's actually my dream, is to work with the horses and the riders and together. That was my thesis and my what was your dream as an art therapist? What would you do? And that was combining horses with art therapy. Saddle Up allowed me to do that. They gave me a session where I was on the horse's back with my fellow riders, and we did art while the horses were in movement. So we did a painting at the same time, and it was powerful because the riders ignored riding the horse. They were busy painting, but they got that movement, and when we were using both sides of our brain at the same time, and it was pretty powerful too.
So they're on the horse and they're painting while they're on the horse.
we had a canvas and we're painting.
Oh, wow,
And
that's amazing.
I did it with my eyes closed, painting, and then we had a sidewalker next to us to hold the palette of the paint.
Wow.
So I chose finger painting. I love finger painting. It's one of my favorite techniques, but the other writers were using paintbrushes.
Oh, so what? Speaking of techniques that you like to use, what is your favorite medium and or technique that you like to use for
I
your
go
art?
back and forth because it's an emotional thing for painting. That's why I chose art therapy. It's so
Yes.
emotional and personal. So I go back and forth. I just don't use oil paint because it's toxic, and a lot of the chemicals and stuff, and then plus the drying time. And these two dogs will destroy it before.
Toxic.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot of
Didn't know
chemicals,
that.
and I
Okay.
have to be careful with my health
Of course.
about that kind of stuff.
Thank you. I didn't know that. Okay.
And I think
Yeah.
that linseed oil, isn't that toxic?
For breathing it in, if you have lung issues, it's just not.
Wow.
Especially,
I
I
didn't
live
know
in a
that.
tiny home, so it's not.
That's fun. Yeah.
You don't have to be breathing in all. It's bad enough you're breathing in what we're
And if I
breathing
leave
in.
it outside, the critters like the ravens will get involved.
Wow.
So
Okay, that's really good to know, and I'm glad that you are aware and thinking about, considerate of all the, not just what you're creating and for the people that you're creating it for or with, but like your ecosystem around you that surrounds you. That's really cool that you think about that and consider that. And sometimes, a lot of times, we just make what we want to make. We do what we want to do without any consideration of what's going on around us and how it affects things and people around us. you know.
Environment.
The environment.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it's a better word. Yeah. Thank you.
I got so involved with that, I started making my own pigment because I wanted to learn utilizing pigment and how to make it healthier for myself and the environment. And
Wow.
it's a lot of work.
Yes.
Grinding up the stone is a lot of physical work, and then you only get a little bit. So you learn, you just make what you're going to use, and
Wow.
And that's why it's expensive. It's not inexpensive at all to make that. But I've used beet juice before. Beets stain up real good.
Write that down.
Pomegranate stain really well. Coffee, of course. Turmeric, yeah. I painted with
Okay.
turmeric. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
blueberry.
And blueberries.
Oh wow, we gotta try
Yeah,
that.
all
and
the
come
things
back
that
and talk about it.
stain. We're gonna have to maybe get something going where we can
Yeah.
have you come in and teach how to make these pigments.
Yeah.
I make pigments out of stone, and it's rocks and soil, and
Ooh,
it's
sounds
not,
yummy.
Yeah.
it's not easy because you got to grind it and crush them, and then you have to mold them. It's a lot, but you
That
appreciate
sounds like it. Yeah.
And then when you create art from it, you appreciate the process it took to create that art.
Wow, and it's more emotional, I think, and more therapeutic at that point. I feel because you're putting your intention into it, right when you're making it. That's really awesome.
And then charcoal. Charcoal is actually the easiest to make because you're just burning it in the fire.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm learning so much. Thank you. That's really great. Did you have anything to add, Ms. Lisa?
Yeah, is there anything that, with your art therapy, do you incorporate like some like the frankincense that you just gifted me? Do you incorporate any essential oils within the art therapy training for different reasons?
Sometimes I do, but I have to be mindful of the person I'm working with. So I do work outside of Saddle Up. You had that before.
Yeah.
I do volunteer here at the gallery with a couple of students that are from Saddle Up, and I do art with them. But I have to be mindful of that essential oils are okay to use with them, because some people have asthma or
Yes.
health issues. So if they need calming and they're okay with it, then yes, especially with clay. When you
Yeah.
did it with clay, I think you and I did that.
Yeah.
So that's relaxing, and then the smells also bring up memories and stuff. So that could be, beneficial, especially with memory loss.
Yes,
and,
right. Cognition issues.
Yeah, but then also be mindful of trauma as well, because it could bring up trigger traumas too.
Wow. Wow. That's really interesting. Thank you so much for sharing. I know I keep saying that, but I appreciate learning and learning to learning to incorporate different types of techniques. So you can also find us at AV Art Club, at the AV Community Art Gallery here in Palmdale. And it's really nice. We have a good time. And you can find Nicole here. You can find Miss Lisa, Michelle Garrett, myself, Tia B. And we're always there on Sundays. So you guys can join us from 1:30 to 5. Yeah, from 1:30 to 5. We have a really good time.
Bring yourself. There's no fee involved.
That's
Just
right.
show up and show out.
That's right. We have a lot of fun.
And if it's something that you are interested in and don't know how to do, we're not teachers, we're instructors. And Nicole is actually one of the instructors. And we have Nadine, Miss Nadine's Jules, _Jules on Instagram. She is also art instructor, but she's for when the children show up. Because sometimes they actually show up. You know, because everybody's welcome. Hey,
Yeah, the kids are welcome.
Hey, the kids, the children's.
Or
Yeah,
the dogs.
the children. Or the
Yeah, the
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah. So Nadine just participated at Legacy Commons this past Saturday, which was Saturday on November the 15th, and it was from 10 to 2, and they have their annual holiday boutique. So if you missed it, which I know you did because you ain't heard nothing about it, but you can go on Instagram and you can find her, Nadine's with an S. Plural, not singular. Nadine's _Jules, and she has a variety of beautiful items, hand-beaded items that you would most certainly want to purchase. And the holidays are coming up for the ones who celebrate holidays and give people nice things. Go on and check her out. And does she have the Zelle, Gigi? That we get that together is Zelle. Yeah, she has Zelle, so we can work it out, and she can probably include a little shipping fee with your order, and she can get it to you. So.
And her
It'll be-
prices are great.
Yeah, she has great
Yeah,
prices.
she does have good prices. I
Oh, yeah.
noticed that.
And she has a really, really, really intricate beading and detailing.
Yeah,
and
next
stuff.
time we should have something to show them.
I have a ring here. I'll
Oh,
let
nice.
Gigi show it, or I can walk up to the camera. Let me walk up, y'all. I got on my
Okay.
aching back.
For our commercial break.
Okay.
I love that top too.
Thank you. So this is the ring. Let me see
Yeah,
what's
the
inside of it.
like the young
And it has the tree of life on here. It's gorgeous. And it's intricately beaded.
Okay, and the nails, okay.
Oh, and it has a stuff to get the nails.
While you're there.
Melly Rams on Facebook and Instagram.
I love the commercial breaks.
All right.
Commercial break with the producer.
So we are at AV Community Art Gallery, 3819 10th Street East, Palmdale, California. The zip code is 93550. Get on down here. Be here or be square. Or you can be rectangular, triangle, or circle. Because we're artists, okay, so it doesn't matter. I got a whole bunch of circles, so yeah.
It's really
You know.
cute.
Yeah, but y'all don't have no sense. Oh, we also have an email. If you would like to inquire about being a guest on Artist to Artist, what is that email, Tim?
Oh, it's
Oh.
artist2, the number 2, artistav@aol.com.
Cool.
See, I do good when I practice things.
Yeah, she coming to the test. Yeah, Tia is new to this type of podcasting because what Gigi was reminding me earlier is that there's no podcast for visual artists. Everybody's sitting around trying to interview all these rappers and these people who sing and stuff, which is all fine, but there's so much for them. You know, we have to bring in the artists in our community here in Antelope Valley and surrounding areas around us, but we are trying to get out once again because we were doing it 3 years ago. We were on hiatus, but we're back, y'all, to interview wonderful artists in our community. And after a while, we will venture out and we will get some people that aren't here in the Antelope Valley and surrounding areas. We'll go international later.
And from the producer,
From the producer,
Artist to Artist came to be because of Hot Words.
Hot Words Lyrical Theater. Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. It may be new to you, but it's not new. Okay? We've been doing this for a hot minute. And then Lisa liked to ramble because, I'll be talking a whole bunch. That's why I'm working it out so well because I like to talk. Got my own YouTube channel. We'll
Oh,
get
you
to
said
that
you have
later.
your own
Yes,
YouTube
I have a
channel.
YouTube channel. Lisa Michelle. beyond the scale on YouTube. And I just hit 500 subscribers on Friday. I'm about to pass out.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Then I looked back again the next day. For whatever reason, I don't know what's going on. Now it's 513. I'm like,
That's
what
a
you
big
say? Yeah. 2-year consistency because I slacked off and got back to eating a whole bunch of hooty-doos because it's about my healthy journey. So I got to eating for about a good 2 years. So I've been working on it for 2 years, but it's an 8-year channel.
Yeah.
And consistency, I started off 2 years ago with only 62, y'all, 62 subscribers. 513. What you say?
That's really
So anyway,
cool.
going over there, I got a whole bunch of shenanigans and stuff and transparency. And yeah, child, I've been eating again, but it's gonna be all right. I'm still cute.
Yes. I
Let's
was
get
gonna
her
say
at
that. Yeah.
1,000 subscribers.
Yes, 1,000. Yeah, that's really cool. I was gonna say, you mentioned transparency, but that's one of the things I really, really like about your channel is how transparent you are. You know, with your journey, with everything that you do. You know, things the way that you feel about certain things and why you do what you do. You know, it's not, I don't know. I think it's really cool that you're transparent, and it's really refreshing to see online. You know, even to any type of something on the screen where people are transparent and honest. And so that's really cool, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you on that tone, Nicole, while we're talking about transparency, do you have any like childhood trauma that would just lead you off to being the fabulous artist that you are in the creativity? Do you have any trauma? I found out my root cause of my trauma. I'll tell you later. Yeah, this is about you. It's your show.
Oh yes, my family does have its dysfunctions and its childhood trauma and a lot of medical trauma. Back in the 80s, they didn't know much about myasthenia gravis, so they said I wasn't going to survive it. And I was born with it, so they kept saying I was going to die. I wasn't going to live past 10, and
Oh, wow.
all kinds of things like that. So that causes trauma within just medical, but with the family as well, with siblings, with parents, with the person themselves.
People
dealing-
bullying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dealing with that kind of stuff. And I didn't take medication until I was 27, so I had a lot of weakness, couldn't carry a book, could barely hold up a cup and things like that.
So could you tell the viewers exactly what it is in a nutshell, your disability?
Myasthenia gravis is a muscle disease. It's a weakness of the muscles. It's like the lungs, and like walking could be difficult. I do take a medication now to help me with that, to continue walking and breathing correctly. So it does have, it's a rare disease, but now it's getting a lot of recognition and research, and it's actually on TV now and commercials for medications
Oh,
and
wow.
stuff.
That's great.
And then my younger sister also has it, which is really rare to have two in the family that have it. She has more ocular myasthenia gravis, where she's losing her vision.
Oh my God, we're going to say it's going to stop.
Yeah, she's taking great medication that's actually working for her.
Oh, cool.
And she's in Las Vegas, Nevada, so her healthcare is different than ours here. So
That's a good thing to note, location.
yeah,
location
yeah.
is everything. So.
Wow.
And there's a lot of great people who have myasthenia gravis doing great things out there.
Yeah, one of them is you.
Right. That's cool.
So if they hear something from a doctor that's negative, I don't want them to believe it. I want them to go out there and just do what they, live. Just live.
And even when I was in the doctor's office, this was months ago, you know how they have the little iPad screen thing up in there, you're sitting in there waiting for your appointment that you came for on time, and they're taking a sweet time about getting in there. But they have that little TV monitor and everything, and they had all these different ailments going by and diseases and what have yous and stuff, and yours was in there. And I'm like, oh, I can't pronounce it.
I know
It's
it.
Manastiva gravis. Yeah, Nicole got that. Yeah, so it was really, really interesting. Yeah, I butcher up names all the time. That's why I keep having her tell us, because we need to be educated. You don't want to hear it off my breath. Trust me.
Don't worry, a lot of doctors can't pronounce it either.
Oh, wow.
Is that because they're practicing medicine and they don't read?
practicing.
Oh, stop. That's what Gigi would always say. They're practicing medicine. Yeah. Would there be anything else that you would like to add to the people, your viewers out there, that you would like to convey and let them know before we take off and be back next month?
I just invite you guys to come out to Palmdale, to the AV Community Art Gallery, and come to the AV Art Club. I come when I can, but these ladies here, they do amazing stuff with everybody here. They invite everyone, they're open. They do provide food and dancing and around and playing music, and a lot of the people that I invite here have so much fun when they come here, and I think it's a good place to be. They are certified in art therapy. So yeah, I invite everybody to come out and just visit the gallery too. A lot of amazing shows happen here, and you could display your art here. So
Lovely. Awesome.
And thank you, ladies, for having this.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yeah,
We'll have you
thank you
back
so much
at
for
another
coming.
point in time. We'll have you back.
Yeah, I learned so much. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah.
Oh, and then if you come and I'm there, Schlappy will be here as well, and my little dog Sneaky. So
You can't
they're-
see them, but they're laying at her
Yeah.
feet because they are her emotional support and helpers. They're helping her through her daily life activities. They're just really comforting. So Sneaky, the younger one, is the female. She's being trained by Schlappy, and I heard that he was retired.
Yes.
And I like that for him because he's a senior.
He's an elder dog.
Yeah, so it was wonderful having you here, Miss Nicole Chevy Burns. Sounds funny to say all that at the same time. Oh, hey, Nicole.
Chevy's not my middle name.
It's not. Where did the Chevy come from, real quick?
I had a Chevy car, and it was in an accident, and I took it to the college to have it worked on, and when I came in, they called me Chevy, and they called my car Nicole. They named it Nicole, so that's how I got the nickname Chevy.
I think it's cute, though.
I love cars, I love Chevys, especially my Monte Carlo, so
Nice.
Hey.
Very cool. I didn't know that either. Very nice.
Well, make sure that you all come back to Artist AV here in the wonderful Antelope Valley in the city of Palmdale, California. We have it every month.
Yes. How do you create?
How do you create?
I'm drawing the sand.
Creativity. Sky's the limit, and that's not even the limit. Well, we'll see you all next
Okay.
time, and we'll be back, okay? Behind the scenes, cheers, cheers, cheers.
I'll just be the producer. Thank you for watching,
Thank
y'all.
One day we'll have bloopers.
you.
Oh, we got blue. We blue for your butt, blue.
Bloop,
Okay,
bloop, bloop,
anything
bloop.
I'm involved in, it's gonna be a blue.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Blue, blue.
You did so good. Yeah, they're so sweet. I wish the people could see them down on the
Young dummy for sure. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. They're telling the followers, thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you join the page, y'all.
Absolutely. Artist to Artist AV on Instagram and Facebook.
Facebook is Artist TWO Artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different. We have
It's
a
a
reason.
Gigi story.
It's a Gigi
Producer. Even as producer, I have Gigi
Yeah, go
stories.
and find
honey.
us over there on Facebook too. And join the page. We need all we can get, and let artists out there know that, hey, you too can be on Artist to Artist AV. Yes, we're having a good time.